Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie, and this channel is chronicling my attempts to get my life back after having been diagnosed with preload failure, among some other issues. But I just thought I'd take today to just sort of chat about how my week's been going, how I've been doing lately. Haven't really had one of those in a while. According to my count, this is week 12 on the Mestinon, so I'll give a little update about how that's going and just in general share how I'm doing. So I've been really fatigued this week. I am hoping it's just because my body is doing a lot of healing. I did have a lot of dental work done on Monday. I had a cavity filled, and then I had a temporary crown placed. So I was at the dentist for 2 hours, and it took them 4 tries to get the temporary crown to stay put. I was told to be very careful, not to eat on that side of my mouth, and to come back as soon as possible if it happens to fall out. When I asked if it was likely to fall out, I was basically told yes. So I am being very careful with eating and just in general to keep it in so I don't have to go back to the dentist again. I go back in about 3 weeks to get the permanent crown placed. So hopefully that will take care of my dental issues for a while. And then I did get a tattoo colored in. It's rather large, so all that was colored in on Wednesday. So I'm also healing from that, and that is definitely taking a toll. I've just been a lot more fatigued this week because I'm healing. So that's been rough. I've definitely been sleeping a lot more, napping like 2 times a day, and just having more difficulty getting out of bed from a nap to begin with. And that's sort of been going on for a month or more now, maybe closer to 2 months. Just being more fatigued than I was the first month or so on the Mestinon. Not able to go to the gym as much, just more fatigued. Not really sure what's going on with that. I seem to have found sort of a happy medium with my diet, meaning my blood pressure is not 60s over 40s. My heart rate isn't in the 140s when I stand up. But my blood pressure is still very low at times, though not to the point I'm having to dive back in the bed to keep from passing out, but also not to where I am incredibly out of breath when I stand up out of bed because my heart rate is in the 130s or 140s. And I still do have the pinning edema, but it is nowhere near as bad as it was when I was eating the higher carb, higher sodium. So that is the best happy medium I can find at the moment. So I'm trying to stick with that, and basically I'm eating still low carb most of the time and low sodium most of the time, but I will have maybe a day a week, every other week. There will be a few days where I basically eat a lot of carbs and a lot of sodium. So I guess I'm just not going from one extreme to the other on a week-to-week basis, but maybe a few days every couple weeks. And that has seemed to balance things out, so I'm not doing those huge swings with gaining a bunch of weight from the sodium and carbs, and the edema gets a lot worse, and then going the other direction where my blood pressure tanks and my heart rate is super high. So I'll probably keep doing this until it doesn't work or I find a problem with it. What else has been going on? Oh, so I did call my surgeon. I originally messaged him the beginning of the month, sort of saying, hey, can we do either a stent trial or the surgery? And I didn't get a response. I waited for 2 weeks just because I didn't feel like calling. Sorry, guys. I yawn a lot when I talk. I'm sorry. So I called and I was told he's no longer at that hospital. So I got the number to the new hospital. I called, no one answered, so I sent him another message on the patient portal at the new hospital. Not really new, he was there the whole time. He was at 3 hospitals, now he's at 2. So I sent a message at the other hospital. It had been opened, which was better than the first hospital that he's no longer with. But I never got a response, so I waited a week. I called. The recording said to leave a message, and then it hung up on me. So, yeah, I'm waiting. So then I'm hoping maybe someone responds to the message. And then I also just requested an appointment via the patient portal. I don't really know what else to do at this point. I will try calling again on Monday, later in the day, I guess, and see if I'm able to leave a message. I don't really know what's going on, but I don't know what else to do in that regard. I'm hoping as this tattoo heals and my mouth heals, my fatigue will lessen because, yeah, I'm probably sleeping like 12 or so hours a day again. I'm just really fatigued. But yeah, that's basically what's been going on with me. Nothing all that exciting. But I'm trying to think if anything else has been going on. I think that's really it. So I will end this. It's a little bit of a longer one. I try to keep them around 5 minutes normally, unless I have a big update, which I don't. It's just been a while since I chatted with you guys, so I wanted to give you sort of a fuller update as to what's going on. On the horizon, doctor appointment rise, I see my rheumatologist in a couple weeks and the first week of May. That's really the only doctor appointment I have coming up. I see my primary doctor in June because she was booked in May, but I do keep in contact with her via email, so if I needed anything, I could ask. But yeah, it's just sort of basically the status quo. I'm just more fatigued for some reason. I don't know if I just went out too hard when the Mestinon kicked in, and I went from going to the gym like once or twice a week to going like 3 or 4 times a week for hours at a time. And that just caught up with me, and I haven't recovered yet. That's a definite possibility. So yeah, I'm just, again, like I said in the last video, trying to listen to my body and find a happy balance with everything that is going on. But it is almost time for me to eat. It's going on 3 p.m. here, so I'm gonna end this. Oh, sorry guys. And I will talk to you guys next weekend, I don't know. Next time I find that I have something to say, I will make another one of these. Until then, guys, bye.